Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera from NBC Trading Academy with today's pre-market forecast for Wednesday, February the 26th. Quickly, we jump to our news items for today, Wednesday the 25th. 10 a.m. we have new home sales, and at 10:30 crude inventories. So keep your eyes open for those particular reports when they come around. Let's quickly jump to our analysis chart as usual. We like to start with our daily chart here, and as we can see, huge bars yesterday and on Friday to the downside. Obviously, the next looming space for us to cover is obviously the 200 SMA, and then of course we have this moving average down here. This would be a complete takeaway from everything that we covered this year. Here's where the green line represents the beginning of the year. All the way from the beginning of the year, we've taken all back. We literally have taken it all back. Right now, our moving average is showing us, our moving averages are showing us resistance. The 80 is showing resistance, and we're kind of in limbo between the 80 and the 200. This potentially may be the next area that we're going to be visiting. Now, remember, huge volumes to the upside. But with those huge volumes, of course, there's another can of worm opens up because we have a lot of volatility. And I'm talking about extreme volatility where it's just blowing through areas. Best strategy is to go long and to go short, and to go long, meaning go deep into the retracements in order to purchase, go high onto the resistance to buy, to sell. It's just been that wild when the market is just blowing through stops and then continuing in the direction that we anticipated. This is just the adjustment that needs to be made in order for us to remain profitable. Let's go look at some of our other analysis chart. I have a really interesting chart here, another particular time frame which shows us the big picture, another big picture with a little bit more detail, and we can see it right. Let's get this chart over here. Here we go. This is an 8,000 tick chart. As you can see, this is where we had started. Remember, this was where we had talked about the fact that we have a gap. This is where we were dancing around. I kind of started plotting price objectives where the market may retrace, but I also said I had a good opportunity of just totally oscillating and taking it all back. As you can see, that's exactly what the market did. That was my actual line there, where the market oscillated, and then more than that, it broke the 61%, so it's no longer a retracement. It's actually taking it all back, plus it broke below, and here's where we find ourselves right now. We have this huge run to the downside, which broke through in the middle of our market, came back, and that's pretty much between this support and this resistance here. But remember what's going on here. Very similar activity. We have a huge run. There is our support and resistance. Now we have another huge run, and there is our support and resistance. So keep your eyes open for that. Remember, we have that 200 looming down there. Now, don't lock your eyes on that thing and say, hey, it's going to go there, therefore I'm just going to go short because it's going to go there. It may go there, but it may not go there today. It may not go there right away. It may not go there at all. Just keep your eyes open for the sudden moves. Find support, find resistance, determine which side of the market you're going to be on. That's what we do here in NBC Trading Academy. We teach people to understand what side of the market they need to be on. It makes trading a lot easier when you understand exactly where it is that you need to be. Let's quickly jump again to our trade chart here. And as we can see, here's where we find ourselves. This is yesterday's close. Market has a lot of activity today, We had a trend line which was clearly broken. Another trend line sets up here, again broken. Here's the market finding support, resistance here at this other diagonal trend line. This is about trend lines. This market is, if you're going to trade this market, and what I was talking about extremes, I'm talking about trade the market from this area. You see what I'm saying to you? Trade the market from this area. Trade this market from this area. In other words, wait for the runs. Try to ignore the information between here and just look for these extremes. Just look for these extremes. Unless you find patterns like we had yesterday where the market was kind of retracing deeper and then retracing deeper, and then it began to have shallow retracements, and it started to look more like a trend to the downside. Before it obviously broke down quickly or broke up quickly, but maybe you can take advantage of this after the huge swing settles. But the best bet is just to trade the huge swings. Just trade the huge swings. Stay safe. Stay safe. This is a very volatile market, requires a lot of concentration. and of course, a lot of planning. Have a great trading session. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care.